BingX, a trusted global crypto exchange. Trade spot, futures, or copy top traders easily. Sign up via the link or referral code to get 30 USDT instantly, plus up to 1,500 USDT in bonuses for verification, deposit, and trading.
Demi Lovato, Jennifer Aniston, and a host of other Hollywood stars are sharing astonishing accounts of supernatural encounters that are sure to send shivers down your spine. From fleeting apparitions to unexplained phenomena, these celebrities are opening up about moments that defy logic and ordinary explanation, proving that the veil between our world and the beyond can sometimes be remarkably thin. Phaedra Parks recently offered a chilling glimpse into her own experiences on Ultimate Girls Trip, claiming to have witnessed not one, not two, but 4 distinct ghosts. While casual ghost stories are one thing, starring in your own spectral narrative is an entirely different, and frankly, more unsettling prospect. Over the years, the allure of the unknown has prompted numerous well-known personalities to step forward and detail their encounters with the unexplained. Consider the case of Jessica Chastain, the acclaimed Oscar winner. During her time filming The Huntsman, Winter's War in London in 2016, she recounted a particularly unsettling night in what she described as a haunted house. The actress detailed how, after a long night of shooting, she returned to her hotel room around 3:30 in the morning. Exhausted, she had meticulously blacked out the windows and had only a dim chandelier casting a faint glow. As she began to undress for pajamas, the lights in the room inexplicably started to dim. Initially, she humorously mused that she might be having a stroke, a thought quickly dispelled by the escalating strangeness. To her astonishment, every light in the room, including those on the bedside tables, slowly began to illuminate on their own. "Swear to God," she exclaimed, emphasizing the sheer disbelief of the moment. The interstellar star further described hearing a loud, disorienting noise, akin to being on an alien spaceship, followed by a bright white light before the room plunged into complete darkness. In a moment of both fear and perhaps a touch of weary diplomacy, Chastain addressed the unseen presence, stating, "I understand you are here, and I don't want to kick you out. I'm just very tired, so please let me sleep." Remarkably, the phenomena ceased, and she reported that the experience never recurred. Adding to this collection of eerie tales is the legendary musician Sting. The Police frontman shared his own unnerving encounter, which took place within the very walls of his own home. Sting revealed that he resides in a 16th century manor house located near Stonehenge in England. He humorously remarked to James Corden on his late-night show in 2017, "And if you haven't got a ghost in a 16th century manor house, you need one." It appears his manor house is well equipped in that regard. Sting vividly recalled waking up one night beside his wife, Trudy Styler, to witness a distinct figure standing in the corner of their room. "I woke up," the rocker recounted, "and in the corner of the room there was a woman standing with a baby." The mysterious apparition soon vanished, but the experience proved profoundly impactful for Sting. "And then she disappeared," he added. "I never believed in ghosts before that." For those who are not already hiding under the covers and are keen to embrace the spirit of Halloween a bit early, the stories continue. Courtney Cox, beloved for her role in Friends, also shared a compelling ghost story that began with a rather unexpected visitor. While receiving a package from a delivery man, she was unexpectedly informed, "Do you know this house is haunted?" Cox, intrigued, inquired why, only to be told, "Because there's someone standing behind you." Her immediate reaction was a sharp OST. However, this was not her solitary brush with the supernatural. During a trip to London, shortly after her arrival and still battling jet lag, Cox experienced another unnerving event. While attempting to rest, she reportedly saw really scary faces, like old faces. Her initial thought was to dismiss them, asking them to stop, but then the faces began to resemble her deceased parents and aunt. "I don't know, I just kept seeing all these weird things," she admitted. The unsettling vision was accompanied by flickering lights and a moving plant. She alerted her partner, Johnny McDade, exclaiming, "Johnny, wake up, I'm seeing spirits." McDade, seemingly still asleep, responded, "Courtney, you're asleep." Cox insisted she had just woken him, but he maintained his own state of sleep and denied any spectral presence. Despite his skepticism, Cox was adamant about her experience. Ultimately, she employed a direct approach to resolve the situation. "I said, thanks for visiting last night. That was fun. Do not come back tonight cause I have to sleep, she stated. And indeed, she reported no further sightings. Demi Lovato has a particularly strong conviction that her childhood home in Texas is haunted. She recounted an experience from her youth on The Ellen DeGeneres Show in 2013, where her mother walked in on her seemingly conversing with an unseen entity. It's the little girl in the picture frame. Her name is Emily, Lovato explained when asked who she was talking to. This phenomenon reportedly recurred years later with her younger sister, who then identified the presence as the girl that lives in the closet. Lovato further described inviting friends over, anticipating something to happen. While initial skepticism often prevailed, unexplained events would follow. On one occasion, a friend texted someone about the house being haunted, and astonishingly, the word definitely was sent back multiple times, an action the friend denied initiating. Adding to the mystique, Lovato shared an incident where her uncle witnessed a balloon inexplicably float down the stairs and then turn a corner, prompting the question, what balloon floats down? By the way, quote, Joey King, who gained recognition for her role in The Conjuring, experienced a chilling parallel to her on-screen work off camera, during the filming of scenes where the mother character became possessed and developed bruises. King began to notice similar bruises appearing on her own body in unusual places. Makeup artists initially suspected a prank and attempted to remove what they believed were fake bruises with rubbing alcohol and oil, much to King's insistence that they were real. A subsequent visit to her doctor and blood tests revealed a diagnosis of ITP, a blood-thinning condition where her red platelets mysteriously drained from her body. This was particularly alarming as she had no prior history of blood disorders and no family predisposition to such conditions. As a consequence, King required hospitalization twice daily throughout the filming of the 2013 horror movie. Upon returning home, her platelet counts normalized, and she has experienced no recurrence of the disorder since. Ariana Grande recounted a profoundly terrifying ghost demon experience in Kansas City in 2013. Following a visit to a reputedly haunted castle, the subsequent night, the singer and her companions ventured to Stull Cemetery, known as one of the 7 gates to hell on earth. Grande described an overwhelming sense of negativity engulfing the car, accompanied by the distinct smell of sulfur, a recognized sign of demonic presence, and the random appearance of a fly, another perceived omen. Feeling the intense fear, Grande proposed leaving and, before departing, rolled down the window to offer an apology for disrupting the peace. After taking a photograph, she observed 3 distinct faces in the image, which she identified as textbook demons. The strangeness escalated when she attempted to send the photo to her manager, only to receive a message stating, "This file can't be sent. It's 666 megabytes." Grande also recalled seeing a massive black cloud beside her bed, which led her to cry out in fear on the phone. Advised to tell the entity to F off, she opted for a more passive approach, choosing not to provoke it, believing it fed on fear. She watched as the cloud moved to the foot of her bed and eventually fell asleep on the phone, only to awaken and find it gone. Octavia Spencer, on the other hand, seems to harbor a surprisingly welcoming attitude towards a spectral resident in her home. Having grown up watching westerns, she purchased a house previously owned by a filmmaker in that genre. Spencer believes this spirit to be a protector, adept at sorting out the bad people that shouldn't be there. She explained that guests who are not meant to be there tend to leave and do not wish to return, distinguishing them from those who find her home welcoming. While she appreciates her ghost's protective nature, she admits it can be shady if she's away for an extended period, manifesting as doors closing randomly or lights turning off. However, Spencer is firm about maintaining boundaries, stating, "I love my ghost, I just don't want you bringing your ghost to my house. I don't want anybody's ghost thinking they can be friends with my ghost cause my ghost can haunt me. But he doesn't haunt me. We have boundaries." Jennifer Aniston shared her own unsettling experiences at a former Los Angeles residence, where paranormal activity included the dishwasher starting on its own, the coffee maker activating, and the stereo blaring at full volume, which she described as terrifying. Following a suggestion, she enlisted a specialist to clear the house of the spirit. During the cleansing ritual, the specialist's frankincense dish cracked in the first corner she entered. Furthermore, a heavy ashtray from 1975 on a table also cracked. The specialist then asked Aniston to leave so she could communicate directly with the spirit. When asked what the spirit had to say, Aniston revealed, "He hated my roommate." She admitted feeling terrible about not telling her roommate, as it would have been too awkward to explain that a spirit found her undesirable. Miley Cyrus has spoken about a spirit she believes resided in her home. A presence that emerged after her Malibu house burned down in 2018. Following the fire, which destroyed memorabilia from a deceased friend's mother, whom Cyrus admired for her love of Elvis Presley, the spirit began to visit her Los Angeles home. Cyrus described the sensation as if the spirit had been released by the fire and the subsequent smoke from the memorabilia. She recalled smelling cigarette smoke emanating from the guest room where the friend's mother's photo was kept. Her dogs would also react erratically, becoming intensely agitated when she sensed the spirit's presence. Cyrus even recounted an instance where she felt the spirit was sitting on the couch kind of taunting my dogs, an action she felt was characteristic of the person. Keanu Reeves recalled an unexplainable event from his childhood, around the age of 6 or 7, at his family's New York apartment. He described a doorway through which a jacket appeared to wave, seemingly on its own, with no discernible body attached. The jacket then vanished. While Reeves, as a child, found the experience interesting, he observed his nanny's extreme reaction. With her jaw dropped, this led him to realize the reality of what he had witnessed, remarking, "Oh wow, so that was real. Oh, okay, wow, cool." Quote, Vanessa Hudgens appears to embrace her ability to perceive spirits, stating, "I've accepted the fact that I see things and I hear things." She shared an anecdote from her childhood involving a pull-along duck toy. While walking, the toy, which was on the dining room table, began moving alongside her. After initially suppressing these experiences due to fear of the unknown, Hudgens has recently decided to lean into her abilities, viewing them as a gift. She recently participated in her first paranormal investigation using specialized equipment. Hugh Grant recounted a series of events involving his son, who would often stare intently into a corner of his room. This peculiar behavior extended to others, with visiting children and even nannies reporting seeing a little boy over there. A rational person, Grant admitted to finding himself ringing a Ghostbuster. The Ghostbusters equipment reportedly went completely wild in the room, prompting her to express the overwhelming presence. Despite the Ghostbusters ritual of burning sage and playing music, Grant remained skeptical. He asked his son the following morning if he felt happier, only to be told, "No, there was a little boy at my window." This led Grant to conclude, "I think we need to move house now. Yeah, too haunted." Ryan Cox experienced a profoundly chilling succession of events in Edinburgh years ago. While attempting to sleep, he heard a distinct rocking sound, and the chair in his room began to move, rocking across the floor in front of his bed. Though the chair eventually stopped, Cox was deeply unsettled, hiding under his covers. The following morning, he discovered the chair still in place, but the floor was covered in scratch marks, a stark and unsettling testament to the night's events.